Hey, welcome back. It's a Freaky Friday, and on Fridays, we do what we do every single day of the week, Monday to Friday, noon to 2 Eastern. We mix it up. We're the only show on television who brings in a Democrat and a Republican. I throw out the topics of the day, mix myself a drink. They mix it up. Thoughtful conversation is had. One rule is, at the end, we shake hands, we part friends. Unfortunately, today we're not going to be able to get the human handshake because Vela joins us via Skype. Manny Alicandro, attorney from New York, a Republican candidate for New York City public advocate, and social critic, social media star, joins us here for the left-right. I'm kind of in the center. But Vela was part of Barack Obama's administration. He's on the board of directors of Transparent Business. He was also senior advisor to Joe Biden's office of the vice president. So we got a real lefty over here, Manny. So guys, I mean, first and foremost, we got this whole impeachment thing. I want to take a look at a clip from yesterday when Chris Collins did one of my moves and kind of lost it.
Problem. This is why people don't like us. This crap like this is why people are having such a terrible opinion of Congress. What Chairman Nadler just did and his staff and the rest of the majority who sat there quietly and said nothing. This is why they don't like us, because they know it's all about games. They know it's all about these TV screens. It's all about getting at a president because they want the prime time hit. This is Speaker Pelosi and Adam Schiff and the others directing this committee. I don't have a chairman anymore. I guess I just need to go straight to Miss Pelosi and say, what TV hit does this committee need to do?
So, Mo, I want to go to you first because it looks like this whole impeachment thing has created a mess for your party. What's happening here?
Well, first of all, you're not going to hear me talk about Manny that way because I'm proud of him and I'm happy to see him running for office and all his accomplishments. I'd like to see a little bit more civil discourse, John. This impeachment is not the cause of this. This division has been growing and festering now for a while, as you know. I don't think this is a disaster for the Democratic Party. I think it's not. I personally would like to see some folks just acknowledge. That's all I'm looking for, is somebody on the other side having the decency to just acknowledge that what he said wasn't right. That's all. I don't even want to get into an impeachment debate because I'm not a member of Congress and I don't get to vote. But I do just want folks to acknowledge when somebody's wrong, they're wrong. When they're right, let's give them credit.
All right,
I think that's fair.
Manny, Mo's making the point here where he feels like he wants someone to acknowledge the president did something wrong. In the definition of impeachment, high crimes and misdemeanors is did something wrong. Does that qualify as a high crime or misdemeanor?
Absolutely not. This is an unmitigated disaster for the Democratic Party. There's no issue here that these are not high crimes and misdemeanors. I don't know what we're doing. This is like a movie that we know how it's going to end. Why do you even want to watch the movie? We know what the Senate's going to do. They're going to quit. What is the point of this? I want things done by the Senate. This is a deadbeat Senate. I want China. I want trade deals. I want this Congress to work. They're not working. Why are we spending all this money and time on an impeachment that's going to get us nowhere? To make the president admit what? Maybe it was inappropriate. Maybe it was silly. Maybe it wasn't the best thing to do. High crimes and misdemeanors?
Yeah,
no way.
Maybe it was inappropriate for Joe Biden's son, who don't speak the language, to get paid $50,000 a year from an oil company in Ukraine while his father's running policy there. Maybe there's something wrong there, Mo.
Guys, let me just say one thing. You notice I didn't even say impeachment. I just said did something wrong.
No, I'm with you.
I wasn't suggesting that was a high crime or misdemeanor. Some common sense. All I'm saying is it okay to say to a foreign government, for personal gain and political interest, is it okay to withhold money? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I don't think that's right. I'm also an attorney, Manny. I'm not saying that's a high crime or misdemeanor. That's not for me to decide. But is it inappropriate? Of course it is.
Yeah. I think, Mo, you make a good point there, and I'm just trying to referee this thing, but you're right.
I mean, let's call it a spade a spade.
That was a good, thoughtful point that you made. That all right, fine. Maybe it's not impeachable, but somebody just say, all right, he shouldn't have done that. But he's done a lot of things he shouldn't have done, and he's killing it.
You
as
always
president.
have to look where you're at in terms of how you got there. What's the road that we traveled? We traveled down this road of $30 million on the Mueller report, which was a nothing burger, a complete waste of time and money. The Democrats thought, Nancy Pelosi thought, we're going to get Trump on impeachment based upon a Mueller report. It didn't happen. So now she's moving forward. She made promises to the Democratic Party and her caucus. Hey, we're going to move forward with impeachment. Guess what? Nothing in the Mueller report. The day the Mueller report comes out, there's a conversation with Ukraine. Something falls in their lap. Manna from the heavens. Oh my God. Now we could use that to impeach the president. So they were looking for impeachable offenses. Remember when they were talking about bribery? Bribery, we're going to charge the president with bribery. It's a high crime and a misdemeanor.
Quid pro quo.
Exactly. Where'd that go? Now all of a sudden, these kind of like weird charges, very generic charges. So what I'm calling backfill. They're backfilling impeachment because they look stupid and silly. Nancy Pelosi, Adam Schiff, Nadler, they look silly and stupid to move forward right now with no charges. So what do? They make it up.
In our final minute, I just want to ask you this. Oh, good. I see you.
Does he agree with me?
He's handsome. You agree? Wait, I ring the bell when they agree. We're in agreement.
I'm smiling because he still didn't acknowledge that the president did anything wrong or said anything wrong. And again, they want to just keep on complaining. And let's not. You really want to go there, Manny? I was in the Clinton White House.
Yeah. How are you still alive?
I watched
if you were
your
in the
party
Clinton White House.
waste hundreds of millions of dollars on investigations from some stupid land deal in Arkansas. You really want to go there? It's hypocritical, my friend. Hypocritical.
It's too late. It's too late right now.
Yes, I'm sitting in Austin, Texas. We know bullshit down here.
Oh, we're not trying to use banned words but I want to thank you for joining us.
I'm sorry. Yes, I
Mo,
said yes.
Mo, you're the man. We'll have you back on next time you're in New York. You got to come in studio and have a liquid lunch with us.
Well, and I'd hug Manny actually. I'd hug him because we're both Latino. It sounds like. And he knows culturally we're brothers. So
he played the Latino card too on Manny. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Manny, thanks a lot, bro.
Thank you.
Manny's always here for us. He's the best. And Mo Vela, thank you also. Thoughtful conversation was had. Mission accomplished.
Thank you both.
Quick break.
Thank you.
Back after this with my favorite workplace attorney, Jonathan Bell, and he's going to correct all the terrible mistakes I make as an employer.